The Haunting of Blackwood Forest. The fire crackled, sending flickering shadows across the dense forest. A group of 4 friends, Mark, Sarah, Jake, and Lisa, sat around it, laughing and sharing ghost stories. They had decided to camp in Blackwood Forest, a place known for its eerie legends. Locals whispered about strange occurrences, but the friends dismissed them as mere myths. As the night deepened, a chilling breeze swept through the trees. The laughter faded, and a sense of unease settled over the group. The forest, once filled with the sounds of insects and rustling leaves, had grown eerily silent. "I think we should turn in," Lisa said, hugging herself for warmth. The others agreed and retreated to their tents. Hours passed, and Mark stirred awake, feeling an unshakable presence outside. He unzipped the tent cautiously and peered into the darkness. The fire had died down, leaving only glowing embers. Then, he saw it, a shadowy figure standing at the edge of their campsite. His breath caught in his throat. The figure was unnaturally tall, its limbs elongated. It didn't move, yet Mark felt its unseen eyes boring into him. Frozen in fear, he watched as the figure slowly turned and disappeared into the trees. Morning came, and Mark, still shaken, told his friends about the figure. Jake chuckled, trying to brush it off. "You probably imagined it," he said. But Lisa and Sarah exchanged uneasy glances. They had heard footsteps circling their tents during the night. Determined to prove that it was all in their heads, they decided to explore deeper into the forest. As they walked, they noticed the trees growing denser, the air heavier. An eerie silence accompanied them. Then, they stumbled upon something chilling, a tattered, abandoned tent, half collapsed and covered in moss. Inside, they found old camping supplies and a journal. Lisa picked it up, flipping through its damp pages. The entries spoke of a man who had camped there years ago, detailing his encounters with a shadowy figure. The last entry read, "It watches me. I hear it breathing. I can't leave." Asterisk. A sudden snap of a twig made them jump. They turned, expecting to see an animal, but there was nothing. The wind picked up, whispering through the trees like hushed voices. Panic set in. "We need to leave," Sarah urged. As they hurried back, the forest seemed to shift around them. Paths twisted, trees loomed, and the shadows stretched unnaturally. No matter which way they turned, they couldn't find their campsite. Then, the whispering grew louder. Lisa screamed as she saw the figure again, standing amidst the trees. It was closer now, its face a void of darkness. The whispers turned into agonized wails. One by one, their flashlights flickered and died. Running blindly, they stumbled upon a clearing, their campsite. Grabbing their belongings, they piled into the car and sped away from Blackwood Forest. Days later, Mark awoke to a chilling realization. His window was open, the night air seeping in. And in the distance, beyond the tree line, stood the figure, watching. The haunting wasn't over.